welcome back. You're tuning to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. Man, how was that dance, eh?
Dude,
what a way to start your Friday.
The level of cool is on another planet.
The level of cool.
I couldn't even read...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but you know what's
exactly
not cool?
What?
Drinking and driving. That's what we're talking about right now. And in 2016, the Western Cape Government's Department of Transport and Public Works reintroduced Draeger and Evidentiary breath alcohol testing, or EBAT for short, in efforts, of course, to nab drunk drivers on our roads. Now, many South Africans will be on the roads again this long weekend and, of course, heading into the festive season as well. So we are joined this morning by spokesperson of the department's MEC, Siphesihle Dube, to share more info to raise awareness about making our roads safe for all, because that's what it's all about this festive season.
Yeah.
How's it,
Good morning.
Sorry,
Morning.
man.
And it's a very, very important thing because we want everyone to go out and have a fantastic holiday, but we also want everyone to come back home safely, right? We've got loved ones that we certainly care about. So tell us about the progress that's been made since the system of alcohol testing was reintroduced.
Yeah, well, since 2016, as you said, we've done a lot. We've had a lot of advancements in terms of enforcement, trying to find... do we need that?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Trying to find better ways to make sure that the system works better and that we're able to nab drunk drivers. Two important advancements since then has been the reintroduction of, or rather the piloting of our random breath testing program. So random breath testing is simply just operations and units that operate in a very mobile way, and they can move around very quickly from different areas. So we stop people at various places and we screen them for alcohol, and then we're able to test them very quickly. Another thing following that has been the introduction of our mobile units.
Yeah.
So those are basically EBAT, but on a vehicle. So you don't have to go to the shadow center anymore. It's a vehicle that can travel with the operations. And then in those vehicles, we're able to test people, and the readings that we're able to get from there are admissible in court. So we're able to take those readings and go immediately into court and prosecute those offenders.
So obviously with this method, I mean, a lot of improvements have been done as to the way that it's been done before. What do you think is the most significant changes that you've seen?
Well, we've been stopping a hell of a lot more people, so our roadblocks are much more effective. They can happen anywhere at any time, and that's the message about them. They're not just at the usual places that you'd expect to be stopped. They can be set up pretty quickly. We've taken a very big kind of technological approach to enforcement, which has made everything much more effective and efficient. But yeah, since then, we're just very proud of the progress that we've made in nabbing drunk drivers.
And so you should be. I mean, the fact that, you know, taxpayers' money and resources are being invested into something like this, which at the end of the day, you know, some people might be sitting at home and going, you're killing our vibe, killing our fun for the festive season. No, but we want to get those people who are drunk and driving off the road,
because
so that we can have fun. Exactly, they ruin the fun for everyone else. If you want to be going out there enjoying yourself and having alcohol, take a cab. You know, find somebody else who's a designated driver. But so, as far as other provinces, is there going to be a move to go towards this kind of system of random breath testing? Yeah,
there's been a big uptake in Gauteng and the Free State and KZN particularly for these kinds of programs. We've done all the necessary trainings. The officials have also been trained in administering these evidentiary breath alcohol testing. All they're waiting for is just approval and the go-ahead right now. But there's a big drive to move towards this, because before then, we were doing things a little bit differently. When you're stopped at a roadblock, you'd have to be taken to the nearest hospital and your blood sample would need to be drawn, and that used to cause major delays in prosecution and in court systems. In some instances, some cases wouldn't even make it there. So this is definitely the agreed upon kind of national direction that we're moving towards, that has been piloted over through some places that we know that have had this program and have been very successful, like places like Australia, and we hope to replicate that kind of success here.
Well done, well done. And we certainly are proud to be speaking to you about that. At the end of the day, I mean, I know they say that 2 units of alcohol, then you're over the limit, but I'm saying if your lips are going to be touching booze, don't get behind it.
Yeah, that's our message clearly, is that if alcohol on the roads, just don't mix. If you're going to be consuming any bit of alcohol, you know, don't be a hero, don't try to determine what is enough for you and what's not. If you're going to be drinking anything, just don't get behind the wheel of a vehicle. It's that simple.
Thank you very much, and we hope that you have a fantastic festive season. As we continue the Feel Good vibes here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, I think we're ready to announce a winner.
Am I the winner?